I always say there's a lesson in every track, and this video is great proof of it. We get told all the time, I got dark blood, it's a liver shot. And I'm here to tell you that dark blood does not mean liver shots, and this video proves it. So this is the third track of the day for Jaeger at this year's SCI TWRA Hero Hunt in Chattanooga. This is a special hunt conducted for wounded veterans. And in this scenario, the hunter had shot a buck roughly 130 yards away. They had watched it and another buck run out of the field of view across a large field into a wood line. They marked some dark blood at the hit site and backed out and waited for us to arrive. Now we're on scene there at this hunt to help ensure recovery of every deer that's shot. Jaeger does good work. Let's just get right into it. Let's see what he picks up on. What are you smelling, Jaeger? Where'd he go, Jaeger? Got blood?
So I was like, no, I'm gonna wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here for like 10 minutes just playing. And then that big one came out.
Let's probably blow back, Jaeger. Here. Come on. Here. Here. Look, Jaeger. Yeah. Jaeger, look, we're tracking. We're tracking, okay. Okay, go find that deer. Go find that deer. Now here at the hit site, I'm just giving Jaeger a lot of slack and I'm letting him figure it out. Find that deer. There's a lot of sense that can happen right at the hit site, especially on a rifle shot. So people don't realize that when a bullet passes through the animal, there's a large blowback zone on the far side. So small bits of hair, hide, blood, bone, you name it, get blown in a almost like a splayed out wind pattern you'd see for scent. Just a very large area covered with a lot of small particles. So there you saw Jaeger up near where the deer was actually standing. He kind of got distracted and went back and looked at the hit site area and was smelling around. Now he's kind of locking back on and he's settling in on the line and he's moving. So you always want to let the dog kind of work that hit site zone, let them figure it out. It's certainly more complicated if humans have been there, walked through that stuff they can't see, and now they've tromped it around and spread scent around. But in this case now, Jaeger's moved through that zone, he's settled, and off to the races. It's getting very dark very quickly now, especially once leaving that open field, and I'll have some more lights here soon. But I'm starting to analyze what I know from what I was told, and that was that there were two bucks together when one was shot. They ran out of the field together, and Jaeger's pretty set on this line, but it's easy for doubt to start to creep in, and hey, is he really on the right deer? So, especially on a very fresh track like this, I don't like taking tracks this young in age, so to speak, of time. Jaeger can focus much better once they've aged for many hours, but it is what we have to deal with in this case. So I'm just really hoping at this point I can confirm some sign. We got blood down here. Good boy, Jaeger. Hey guys. Good boy, Jaeger. That's not a good sign. Pause here because in my headlamp I can see two eyeballs reflecting and moving, and I don't know what it is. I suspect it's another animal, a predator, a skunk, a coyote, a raccoon, but it could be the deer. So I pause here and wait for the hunter and game wardens to catch up in case a follow-up shot is needed. There's some eyeballs that moved. We're gonna wait for them. While we wait, let's look at the Onyx overview here of the kind of general layout. So on the left, you can see the blind where I parked the truck. It's about a 130-yard shot, and the blue line to the hit site where that initial blood was confirmed. And it was roughly 206 yards straight line distance to where the next blood was confirmed for sure, and once we entered back into the wood line. I want to point out here to other trackers that one of the things that I've learned with Jaeger is that one of the worst things I can do is stop him mid-track. Oftentimes, if I make him stop when he's really on it, it'll throw him off. I don't know if that makes him think I'm telling him to go a different way or what, but this is a prime example of that. There were two obvious deer trails forking here. I made him stop while we waited on the guys to catch up after we saw the eyeballs. I knew two deer were running. He picks one line, and I tell the guys, just knowing this, hey, if you see blood, let me know. And sure enough, they do. We go back, we reset, keep going. Correct. Come on. I know I made you wait for a long time, and that throws you off. Come on.
He's all in it. It's all over the trees.
Yeah. Sure hope that those eyeballs weren't him. Blood, blood, blood. Got him. Got him. He's down. Good boy, Jaeger. Good boy, Jaeger. Nice buck. Nice buck. Good boy, Jaeger.
I'm gonna send him a picture text.
Jaeger!
Oops, sorry.
Get in there and love him up.
Jaeger, come here. Good boy, Jaeger. Oh yeah. Jaeger, all right.
Right in the throat, didn't
Yeah.
he? Was that the?
He shot him in the throat. Sure enough.
He's lucky he killed that deer.
He's darn lucky he killed that deer. There's the exit right there.
He almost missed it. I guarantee you they're behind front leg.
Good job, Jaeger.
Oh my.
Congratulations, man.
Dude, thanks for helping me again today.
You bet.
I saw the antlers before I ever saw
So,
the body come up out of those woods.
You won an Optima earlier, right?
Yeah. What a day.
Just want to see
Told
the
you, Mr.
Optima, and you are a little lucky because you shot him in the throat.
Really?
You're 2 inches from no deer.
So,
Wow.
good recovery, Jaeger. Good track. Heck of a buck again.
Oh my
Congrats,
man,
You're
awesome.
a good boy.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Good dog, Jaeger. Good boy, Jaeger. He won't bite or guard it or anything. Just give him a thank you, and we'll. Jaeger, no.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
Shoot, yeah.
Smile.
All right, man.
Oh my.
He called this like he was calling a freaking golf shot. I mean, he goes, we saw this 4-pointer come out,
That's so awesome, man.
and I was
Turn it
like,
a little downhill, just a little bit. Turn the antlers downhill a little bit. There you go, where I can see all
Good boy, Jaeger. I'm not very good at my victory horn. It's a traditional German hunting horn, Weidmannsheil.
Oh my gosh.
On the good hunts, gotta pluck her up.
Excellent.
Victory.
Yes.
By the
Victory.
power of 10. Good
Thanks
job to the
so
guy.
much.
Good job to the hunter.
Good job, Trevor. I bet that deer weighs 170 pounds.
All right. So cool. Let's take a look here at the OnX overview of the entire track. You can see the blind and truck there and the hit site. So we progressed kind of north up the screen through the open field and then down a hill, down into the woods. We confirmed blood at the bottom and saw some eyeballs, some kind of a critter. I don't know what it was. And the other team caught up. There was a bit of a reset of the trail forked, and we reset Jaeger once, and then he headed up and recovered the buck. Now overall, that was around 400 yards of tracking for Jaeger. So this was a good example of a deer that wasn't hit in a vital organ. It was, and you'll notice the way he fell. He didn't bed. He probably ran until he basically lost blood pressure and passed out. And if you look close, you'll see a lot of blood on the ground where he then proceeded to bleed out from the wound to the jugular vein. If you look closely here, you'll see the bullet entered just under the chin on the left side, and then it actually quartered through the deer's neck and out the front. So exit was near the front of the throat, so it only caught the jugular vein on one side. It's a great example of a shot that a centimeter here, a centimeter there makes a lot of difference, because you're not going through a vital organ. You really have to sever a particular vein or artery for some of these shots to be lethal. In this case, fortunately, it was. Now, I really want to point out here, obviously, very, very dark blood, nowhere near the liver. I was excited to make this video because it really drives home a good point. One, all blood is red. If you were to sever a deer's leg at its shin, there's going to be two streaks there, a bright red streak and a dark red streak. And that's simply oxygenated blood from the artery being bright red and deoxygenated blood from the vein being dark red. So a lot of people like to base a lot of their decision making on blood itself and what color is it. I'm here to tell you it's just a clue. It's not the end all be all. Yes, it may indicate something, but it may not. This is an excellent example of, we got dark blood, nowhere near liver. I want to take this opportunity to commend TWRA, Tennessee Valley SCI, and Hero Hunt. This is a great way to give some of our veterans a great hunting opportunity, a good opportunity for the state to collect data and learn about the wildlife and use as a teaching opportunity. And we're happy to contribute our time and help make sure it's a positive hunting experience for everybody involved. I also want to take a second here and recommend everybody reach out to the hunter, Jacob Musso. He runs an outfit called Wounded Woodworkers, and they do some amazing lasered wood pieces that are great wood to commemorate a hunt. Please reach out and help support our veterans.